Let's talk about video games. Playing video games are possibly the most I do all day, and they have been the limelight of my childhood, and I don't think it's stopping anytime soon. Video games are extremely different than anime or television for that matter. The difference being that in video games, you are the main star, well, to an extent sort of. Of course, you aren't Nathan Drake going guns blazing on some randos, but you control every bullet, who you shoot, and where you shoot. It's a self-immersion that makes video games, well, video games. Also the fact that it's fun, and you can shit-talk someone in Rocket League for 2 hours without any problems and just whoop their ass at it completely. Disregarding that, if you've read the title by now, which I hope you have, you're probably wondering which games are perfect, but I think we need to set a definition for what a perfect video game is. Also, these are just my opinions, so if you don't agree with them, that's cool. Tell me in the comments what your perfect video game is then, if you want to. I don't know, man. You can do whatever you want. The definition of a perfect video game to me is this: an experience that excels in engaging the player and immerses themselves in the game, but also presenting the player with a unique experience, which is why our first example is Tetris. Tetris is a perfect video game. It engages the player and immerses themselves into these stupid colored blocks, but also giving a unique experience every time it's played. As stupid as it sounds, I think Tetris is a flawless game. There's a reason why the funky block game sold so much. It can look pretty shallow when it comes to gameplay, like it's just put block in place, block fit. But if you really look into it, every move you make dictates the whole game. Either you get a row done or you're just being bad. Tetris 99, which is a battle royale puzzle game that has done extremely well, shows just how timeless this old NES game truly is and how versatile it can be. Even I've had my fair share of fun dozing off in math class playing Tetris on my TI-84 calculator. Yeah, I know, just disregard it. Also, since you know people apparently like these shitposts, subscribe. The red button does this really cool magic trick once you click on it, and it takes like 2 seconds. If I got Dream to, 11 subscribers, I think we can hit 100, you know? Okay. Anyway, talking about the Green Man, Minecraft is a perfect game. I think most people can agree with that. I can make a whole video on how Minecraft is a perfect game. For the sake of time, we'll just go over the boxes. I think everyone that has played Minecraft can attest how well it immerses a player with, even considering the art style could be made by me. Minecraft is such a versatile game that I think saying that every playthrough is unique is an understatement. Minecraft's cultural impact, even if it was cringy for a good portion, can't be denied either. Even with its recent resurgence and how it looks like Minecraft got its head above water once again, and I haven't even dabbled into the amount of just things you can do within the game. From making islands just full of cock, from full-on computers within the game, which is just nuts. Anyway, I think another perfect game, as dumb as it sounds, and considering the game has had a life cycle longer than 2 generations of consoles, is GTA 5. It completely engages the player into Los Santos and immerses them even if the stunts you pull are just fully brain dead. I don't think I have to dive into the replayability of the game and how every time you start it up it's a unique experience. And that's not talking about online either. Just the base game alone can lead hours and hours of mayhem. The gameplay of this open sandbox just presents so many ideas and just the potential for stupid shit that can always happen. I think even with its several re-releases and even being free on Epic Games at one point, which I did cop, it's still a perfect video game. The last game I want to go over, and to me is a perfect video game, is Super Mario 64. If you can't tell by my voice, I wasn't born in the 90s when this game first came onto the scene, but even during my first playthrough of the game, it's just completely magical. Just doing triple jumps around Peach's castle or finding hidden stars or doing really cool sequence of events is what gaming is. Just pure fun. It's razor sharp gameplay even considering the game was designed with this controller in mind. Jesus Christ. Even with that disability, it still manages to control flawlessly. Replayability isn't even a question when it comes to Mario 64. The amount of ways or different routes you can complete in this game is mind-boggling considering when it was released and how gaming looked back then. Truly was ages ahead of its time, which is why I would consider it another perfect video game. Even considering these aren't my favorite games of all time, that goes to that game. I don't think it's fair to deny the works of art each of these games are. Either be the beauty of the blocky biomes or how the caves swallow you up as you hunt for resources, or just the simplicity of putting blocks in positions that fit the best to get a high score, or the absolute madness that Los Santos presents, and the platforming perfection that Mario 64 brings. The perfection of each of them can't be understated. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If the video gets out on time, you'll notice I've been uploading actual content more often, and I hope to keep it like that. But that's it from me. Thank you for watching.